Alrighty, let's get going here. The songs you were just listening to are from the very game we're about to play, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. They were Amadadi and Eleanor 2, and A Gentle Wind Blows, both composed by one of my favorite composers of all time, Kumi Tanioka. Slick fade out, thank you. I am somewhat of a professional. Yeah, both of these songs I really like the atmosphere of. They really set up the feel of the game, I find. That very old-timey, folky, unique instrument sound to it is very much present in the game. So I could totally DJ for NPR. Ooh, that's an idea. Does Canada have NPR? I'm honestly not sure. DJing is something I think that'd be cool, honestly. It's not like I'm an expert though, I was just sliding sliders on YouTube. Anyways, let's get right to it. Hopefully this is all working. It's the first time using the Switch here with the capture card, so do let me know if you can hear things and whether the balance is out of whack or not, because I have no way of telling. Yeah, the voice for NPR, yeah. Sometimes I feel like being a radio announcer would be cool. But that's something I don't have much experience with. You'll see here I have 3 player accounts. This is actually myself, my mom, and my mom again. She has 2 accounts so she can play Animal Crossing with herself. And I'm totally okay with that. Yeah, man, I have 2 moms. You must be jealous. Super jealous. Ooh, I'm sorry. It's okay, we can share. Yeah. So this game kind of got a bit of a bad rap recently, just for the remaster, but it still holds a really big place in my heart. Not just for nostalgia, but just how cool of a concept it is. And just, of course, the good points of the game, you know, the story, the music, all that. And so, yeah, we're playing it today. I've beaten it several times before, but I'm going to start a new file. So people who don't have the game or have been disillusioned by the game can watch along at home and experience what I think makes this game great without having to go through the trouble. Yeah, it's music time. Are you ready? Can I... There's no settings menu. I wanted to swap it to non-remastered soundtrack because the non-remastered OP is the best, but looks like we can. So yeah, here we go. Our comfy journey begins. It's the same OP, it's just they redid it. It's like it's remastered. And the instrumentals and stuff are great, but the vocals takes a little bit of liberty. You'll see. It's still great, but could be better.
Dreaming of the stars on high that speak to me in secret sighs, drifting on a breeze.
Yeah, you're already hearing it.
I can feel.
I mean, it's still good. It's a great performance, but it just doesn't do the original justice, I find. The weird give and take time and the syncopation. It's a little bit weird.
the beating of the wings up high, beyond the earth, beyond the sky. Come now, don't hesitate, don't look back, we've got to go now. Don't fear, you'll be safe from now on. Morning sky watching over all. Deep inside,
It's this part that bugs me.
silently, my heart will speak.
Just that one line. It really needs the way the initial song goes, where it's like leading forward, but no, I don't like it. Original OP already did that, just doubling and tripling what made the JP version better to begin with. Yeah, that's totally it. They're just really taking it to the next level, and it's way too much. I think, personally, of the originals, I like the EN one better. Like, the Japanese one is good, but I mean, I think I prefer this singer's tone a little bit more for the whole song, but no, in the remaster, she's just taking a little bit too much liberty, I think.
Endless mountains, oh so high. Walk into the light. Your heart will see the path, and you will find the way. Just wait and see over endless sky, oh so high. Tomorrow will follow, and it holds your promises today. Just wait and see.
I mean, it's still a banger of a track. Like, I love it. It's a great song, but when comparing it to the original, I don't know, man. Come, let us record your adventures in this journal. It shall be known as the Crystal Chronicles. But first, you must know the name of your hometown. You may think this is just a dumb name drop, you know, right from the beginning. First bit of text, it's telling you the name of the game. But it's really big. I think it's very important to understand just how important the book in this game is. Like, once you get into the story a bit more, it'll be clear why they put this so up front. Your pet peeves is flourishes and stuff that aren't done for any sound. Just taking it. Yeah, it has to be in service of the song itself rather than just trying to show off your... What's the word? I want to say vivace, but that's not a word. It sounds like a word that would be word. Just showing off your gusto just because you want to show yourself off, but it's gotta do service to the song. Okay. What are we naming our town? This is the most important decision in the game, aside from our character. The original is Tipa. T-I-P-A. We got 7 letters to work with. Hard decisions right from the beginning. And it can't be Poggers, because that is my main file's name. Poggers. So it can't be that. We got uppercase, lowercase, bunch of symbols. It's a hard decision. Trying to think if there's any points where the dialogue would be apt to have a specific name. Decisions are why RPGs are so hard for you to start. I feel that, honestly. It seems like it's so little, but like sometimes you just don't know what you want to name someone. Like if I were to go and play Final Fantasy IV, I know all those characters already. I know what I'd want to name them. But if you're starting a new RPG, it's like, well, what consequence will this village have? What's the village like? So it is kind of hard to decide, hey. I mean, of course, I know what Tifa is like, because I've played this game before. Can I just do it blank? Oh, no, I can't. The game does not like that. Oh, maybe I'll just go with Tifa. It's a hard decision. Okay, we'll keep it very true to the original. Have a go-to village name from playing Harvest Moon? What would that be? Default, never a bad choice. Yeah, I mean, they're made with the game in mind, right? Dawn, the morning of my departure was here at last. I tried to brace myself for the journey ahead. There was a field along the main road where I decided to camp until sunrise. Tomorrow, I set out in search of myrrh. Okay. Alright, tutorial stuff. Here we go. This is the real big decisions. Yeah. I'm gonna make a Selkie, just because I want to do the Kanal Kura side quest thing. But I haven't decided which Selkie to do. I'll leave that up to you guys. What do you think? We got the pretty ladies or the pretty lady boys. And a whole lot of different styles. I think I'm usually partial to shark eyes and bandana. You missed the question? We're choosing a character. I'm sticking with Selkie, but I've got 10 choices within that. Got male and female, 5 each. I don't like that one. That one's not very good. You always did Selkie too? I think I originally did Selkie, like way back in the day. I think I was a Wolfie, to be particular, but... Female main lady? Okay, so we'll do female. Think you did Wolfie? Yeah, it's a classic. I don't really like Raccoon. It's strange. And Shark Eyes is always popular for sure. Not sure I like Papao Pool. It's a little over the top. Okay, we'll go with Wolfie. We'll keep in with tradition. Shark Eyes looks cool. Yeah. Which do you prefer? What do you want? What do you want to go with, Fel? Wolfie or Shark? They're both good. Like, I don't know, man. I like the turtleneck thing going on with Shark Eyes. It's always cool. Said Wolfie first, and I'm just as fine with that. Okay, we'll go Wolfie then. We're going default Selkie. And this is a real hard decision. Because none of them are good. I'm gonna be honest.
Fire, blizzard.
Yeah, who's that?
Fire.
You like the socks? Yeah, they're like napkins tied to their ankles.
Blizzard. Fire.
I usually try to decide based on the magic ones, because they're the most annoying ones, I find.
Blizzard. Yeah. Fire. Blizzard.
What is that? Like, seriously, where does that come up?
Fire. Blizzard. Fire. Blizzard. Ha.
Okay, that's not awful.
Fire! Blizzard! Yeah!
Hmm.
Fire!
Eh,
Blizzard! Ha!
it's a little grating.
Fire! Blizzard! Ha!
I'm not sure about that one.
Fire! Blizzard! Ha! Fire! Blizzard! Fire! Blizzard! Ha!
Yeah, I like that she's a bit more subdued. She's less
Fire!
anime than this one.
Blizzard! Fire! Fire!
But at the same time, I feel like she's kind of
Blizzard!
rushing her lines there. No.
Fire! Blizzard! Fire! Blizzard! Blizzard!
I think I'll go with 2.
Fire! Blizzard!
I feel like it's the one that'll be least annoying in the long run. Let's see, home job is one of those things that I never really put too much thought into in the original game. Like, I'm always inclined to say fisherman, because Selkies feel like fishermen to me. But at the same time, I don't know which one's the most beneficial to have. Like, if I remember correctly, blacksmith you can craft stuff. Tailor you can craft accessories. Farmer you get fruits and vegetables. Ranchers you get meat. Miller you get bread. Fish you get fish. Merchant, I think you just get money whenever you come home. And alchemist, you get patterns for crafting at these 2. Honestly don't remember what you picked back in the day. Yeah. I think I wanted to be a fisherman, but my brother also made a Selkie and he went fisherman. So I think I was Miller in the original. I feel like probably alchemist because you were a nerd. That's fair. I feel like fisher would be good if I actually used items, but I don't really use items. So I think alchemist is probably either that or merchant is the most useful ones. I don't know if I've ever actually made an alchemist, so maybe I'll go with that. Now, this is the hard one. What do we call ourselves? Selkie names are weird. They're very fragmented names. Like, one in the actual game is named Denam, like that. Like 2 words is kind of their shtick. That's a male name, of course. See, this game's especially hard with making names, because you make a name and you think, oh, this fits my character, it's so cool, and then you meet your family, and their names are just all over the place. Like, you could make a Uke named George, and your mother is Medalus, and your father is Bankri. It's just like, hi, I'm George. Pogers. Can be. Whoops. B is back. I feel like no, 2 G's is, that's not right. Poger. I think that works. That seems very Selkie. Feels kind of male, but that's okay. We'll do it. We'll leave Poger. Okay, I think that's good. We're ready to adventure. Nah, that's fine. We'll be Po. Yeah, no, we're locked in. We're Po now. See if we fit in with our family. What do we got? Zigot. Okay, that kind of fits. We're so proud of you, Poger. Today you'll set off with the Crystal Caravan. You're worrying about you. Do be careful out there. I'll never forgive myself if you get hurt. Rasi, okay. Ganu. Send us any materials that you might be useful for our research. Can't wait to see what you find. Momofi. That's not fair, her name's longer than we could have. That's 9 letters, not 7. Caravan, how exciting. May return with the chalice full of myrrh. We believe in you, Pogger. Pogger, the alchemist's daughter. Sent off by her father Zagat, her mother Rasi, her brother Ganu, and her sister Momofi. I learned how to make longer names after you were born. Yeah, I'm just an earlier generation. This little sister Momofi is just a new gen console. The new technology for longer names. Time of your caravan. Okay. Wish I could turn off tutorials. They're kinda a pain. Now get ready for the worst part of this remaster. It's this guy right here, floating around Solman. Just listen to, not Stiltskin, Mog's voice. Quite
You're
awful.
the caravan from that village, are you not?
Yes, I am.
I heard they were sending out a new caravan. You seem quite capable.
Oh, I'm more capable than you'd think.
My name is Sol Rock. I am captain of the caravan from the great fortress at Alphataria.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Rocked.
Our caravan boasts a history that stretches back thousands of years.
That seems like kind of a brag there. He's like, we're so cool. We've survived for thousands of years. We're so strong because we're a little T, and you're just a weak little selkie. Let me show you the way.
But let us
jerk.
discuss that some other time. Stiltskin, do you have a moment? This is the village caravan. Come on, say hello.
Hello.
Allow me to introduce Stiltskin. He may not look it, but he is a seasoned adventurer. Even we turn to him for counsel from time to time.
What a guy.
No, I'm just a Moogle that likes to get around.
See, Stiltskin's voice is okay. It's not too bad.
I learned all sorts of things in my travels before I knew it. I'm on my way somewhere right now, but I can teach you a thing or two if you like.
No, thank you. I know how to fight.
I highly recommend you accept his offer.
Oh, shut up.
Yes, you wouldn't want to miss out.
I'm fine with this now. Thought he'd sound like Yoda. You know, I could see that. He kind of is a little Yoda.
Well, I'm sure she will do just fine.
By the way, are you setting out all by yourself, Capo?
There it is. Yikes.
You've got a lot on your shoulders, Capo. Let me carry the crystal chalice for you, Capo.
Yes, a capital proposal.
Yeah. That's what you have to live with the entire game, unfortunately.
Be careful out there. You don't want to get in over your head.
Yeah, it's saying Capo instead of how you would expect it to be said. It's very, very strange. I don't like it. What do we got here? Not far from the village, someone called to me. The man introduced himself as Sol Racht, leader of the caravan from Alphataria. He recommended I ask the Moogle Stiltskin for advice, but I decided to hurry on instead. Like, the voice is bad, but the capo is starting to drive you insane. Yeah, it's not good. Not good at all. I guess we'll save here. I have a lot more save files than I remember. Okay. Now, one thing I've never understood about this game is why it starts you out on the road instead of in Tipa. Because it feels important to talk to your family. I'm pretty sure it does raise their affection. And then I'm pretty sure Ronaldo talks to you upon leaving, which is important for lore. Now this is one of the things that's a lot different in the remaster than the original. Because normally you'd have, you know, you'd be playing in LAN, or not LAN, even ad hoc with your family and all that, and you'd all be playing in this town, and you'd all have your own families, and it's a bustling little city, but no, I'm alone. There's 5 of us in this village. Wanna play with Magislite? Yeah! Let's do it. Oh, sweet. I can just have Magislite in town? How do I pick it up? Oh, I can't pick it up. I can only kick it around. Huh. So we're just playing soccer with our sister. Getting along with everyone out there? I sure am. Thank you, Momo. Mind your health while you're out there on the road. Will do. Hey, Poker, you want to be sure to watch out for monsters, alright? Yeah, it's an alchemist thing, I'm pretty sure. It does seem familiar. I seem to remember playing with Magislite in town with my family before. So you must have had an alchemist. Of course, we're stopping by the Moogle house, because you gotta do that.
Hello, Pope.
Yeah, that's right. Give me your stamp card. Spare me the explanation. Yeah. Get a memory card, mimic other people. Yeah. Thanks, bud. I don't know if I ever got every stamp in my main file. I feel like I missed one because I had to play multiplayer. I just didn't want to do that. What do you say, Roland? Be careful. Okay.
Now then.
So let's just smile once in a while. I will. I've always liked the reflection effects in the crystals. They make no sense, but they're just cool. I like them. Was there an item up here? I thought there was. Maybe not. Oh, there is somewhere. There we go. Hell yeah, we got a wheat seed. I kind of wish it gave you a better cinematic viewpoint up here. So it just kind of stares up into the sky. You'd think it'd like back out and move upwards and show you the land around. Or the sea, rather, but nope. It's a bit weird. Like, give us more of a view like this. I think it'd be nice. So yeah, this is our hometown. Bit of a ghost town. Could have been something worth doing in a remaster or something, right? Man, I can't wait for them to remaster this game. No, I guess Roland doesn't stop us. That must be just year 2. Alright, let's get going. set off on our journey. Here's where the music really kicks in. Starting off with a great track.
They say that wicked creatures prowl the road along this beautiful riverbank, but nobody's ever seen one. I once asked a man why. He simply replied, because anybody who happens upon one is promptly eaten. But it is long since anyone has met such a fate. But nowadays, people take another route, far away from the spooky old road. Only we walk the old way now. Travelers in crystal caravans.
Intros are so weird to you as a kid, but you love them. I agree. It's kind of, because as a kid we'd watch them the first time over and it was just kind of boring and they never really made sense. But when you actually sit back and listen to them, they really give a lot of atmosphere to each place you start. Not to mention the whole overarching story between them. I feel like the lady who read them did it really well. Okay. So here's one thing I really like about this game that might seem superficial, is the bonus points. So you can see here for me it says inflict damage, but if you're playing multiplayer, each person has a different one, and it's exclusive to you. It isn't told to the other people. It's hidden away, so it almost adds an air of competition, which I really loved playing it together with my family, because it made it a bit more interesting when we were fighting against each other to do things. It's like if you could figure out that my brother was picking up a bunch of money, it was like, oh, maybe his bonus points are for getting money. I should pick up the money so I get more bonus points. And yeah, it was always fun, just kind of almost metagaming, playing a competitive game. But of course, with it all being online now, it's a little bit different for that. Oh, we got one of the guns. Let's see. I think we need water going up, so I'll grab that. Oh, the game pauses in single player. I never actually noticed that. I always wondered what was up with these keys. Like, it very easily could have just been an actual key or something, but it's this weird crescent moon shaped thingamajig. They're very unique for sure. But I guess it makes them a bit more obvious as to what they do without making it quite so manufactured. Like if it was just a key, it's, oh yeah, it's man-made. It sticks out a bit, I guess. But because it's got the weird shape, you know exactly where it's supposed to go. Hang in there, Capo! Yeah, I hate it. I hate it. Just wait till you hear when you walk for too long. Oh, I can't see the enemy. Where is he? There is he. Can't hit me. A bit of a pro gamer. Yeah, I actually learned the other day that that voice line he says, the "hang in there, Capo," actually means something. Like, when he says that, it means he's off cooldown and ready to cast magic with you. But he's just so bad at casting magic. It never synergizes, so I never use it. I think there's been one time maybe where I was casting a Ra and he upgraded it to a Ga, but it never happens. I've always found it weird, those squirrel enemies, because they're just like local wildlife that were just kind of beaten up. It's a bit strange. The kid had never really sunk into how messed up it is that you can't go anywhere without the crystal. Yeah, it's a bit weird. I mean, from a lore perspective and also from a gameplay perspective, like, yeah. You know, that's the point and all, yeah. It does restrict you a lot. But I feel like from a lore standpoint, it's super solid. Just accept it easier, kid, yeah. So I remember, as a kid, we always made fun of it, like we would try to kill each other with the chalice and all that. It was a lot more interesting that way. But nowadays people kind of shy away from the game because the crystal chalice just seems like an impediment, right? But lore-wise, yeah, the whole world's poisonous and people have just kind of accepted that that's how life is, which is just super messed up, and I love it. We got a big play.
Hang in there, Capo.
Hang in there, Capo. I'm hanging. I forgot how squishy you were at the start of this game. Got a cure after every big monster. Don't know how you could read that line worse. Yeah. Mog has no redeeming features. Everything about it is bad. Like, they could have just took Stiltskin's voice and pitched it up, and it would be better than Mog. Hell, I could voice act Mog, and it'd be better than Mog. And I'm no Moogle. You know, this is kind of one of the things I never really got about the game, is you get all these shortcuts, and like they seem important, but they never really do anything. Because they reset when you leave the level, so it's not like you're actually using it. And I mean, if you're using it to get out of the level, you could just walk, right? Like the monsters are already dead. It just doesn't make sense. I mean, I still do them for some reason, but it's one of the weird parts of the game. Come on, stop throwing stones. I haven't done any sacrilege. You know, I've played this game several times over the course of like 17 years, and I still can't consistently 3 combo. Maybe I should be a mage main. What does this say? Right, Moogle House. Left, old road, dead end. Thanks. This is really quite the old road. I like how someone came by and saw the road blocked off and had the audacity to update the sign to say dead end. Instead of just, you know, either taking off the sign or fixing the dang road. They just kinda, yep, this is how it is now, this is a dead end. And you need to know about it. Right, Moogle House, left, extreme danger, Kupo! This was another bit that always kind of confused me, is this Moogle House. Because it's not like a Moogle House you can get a stamp at. It just kind of exists. Sorry, can't offer you anything, Kupo. We just moved here, so we really have nothing to offer, Kupo. Oh, a caravaner, Kupo. There's no more tree here, Kupo. They just kind of live here. Like, there's no point where you have to come back here in this story. And like, I think they do progress as the years go on, but nothing new ever really happens. They're just kind of here to exist in the world. And it shows you that, you know, life exists outside of these towns with the crystals. And there are monsters out here that can survive in the miasma. They're just moogling about, yeah. It's just an interesting choice. And I feel like it low-key expands on the world a lot. Like, when you think about it, it's very interesting. Man, what an interesting waterfall. I sure hope there isn't a big monster behind it. Now, this seems like a totally ordinary place. There's absolutely no way you would get into a boss battle. Completely calm. Here he is, your boy, giant clam. A crab. I suppose he's a crab, not a clam. I like how iconic yet also not iconic all of the bosses are in this game. So you think about a usual Final Fantasy, do you think like Sephiroth, or you think the Dark Elf from, what is that, 4? Like, they're all these named characters, and then you get Giant Crab. They're just so weirdly pedestrian. Instantly remembered him, and yet he is a crab, exactly. Maybe I should use Mog. He said, hang in, let's go. It's magic time, Kupo. And of course he casts fire, because why would he cast Blizzard with me? He's not a clever Moogle. You want to try again? Okay. This is co-op now. Come on, Mog, let's go. Okay, that's Thunder. He's immune to Thunder, by the way. He's doing his best. Oh, there goes his arm. Jesus Christ, Mog, get it together. Right? He never gets any better. Like, I mean, you can sort of do it. Like, I recently learned, as of my last playthrough, because I never learned as a child, that painting Mog at a Moogle house actually changes what he does. Like, you can make him run quicker or slower depending on your area by cutting his hair. And depending on his color depends on what magic he'll use more often. But it's still random. Like, he'll still cast fire instead of thunder even if you color him purple. Like, there's no way to win. Yeah, it is. It's real. It's... The game says it. I'm pretty sure the manual says it even. Like, this is how this works. But I feel like it never really makes a difference. And plus his hair regrows, so like you need to change it every level you go into, basically. There he goes. It's time for him to get a little angry. Come on, stop with the bubbles, man. I'm over it. He just really wants me to slow. There we go. That's the attack we like to see. Dead man. There he goes. Your boy. Giant crab. Exploding for some reason. I've always loved this cutscene. I think it's completely unnecessary, but it's just perfect, I find. Like, it really puts it all into perspective. Like, why you're doing all this, and just how much effort they put in to get that one little tiny drop of myrrh. It's extremely necessary, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. From a gameplay standpoint, like, they could have just said, hey, you got myrrh, but it wouldn't have quite the impact. Especially this pan right here. It's just so good. I love it. And I remember, fun fact that you might not have known, the person who carries the chalice at the end is the person who got the final hit on the boss every time.
Here you go, Capo.
And me and my family would always fight over that, and we would watch the cutscenes because of that. The letter from Roland. How is everything? You may be facing hardships that drag your spirits down, but always remember, the caravan gives hope to us all. May you return safely, Pogger. Thanks, Roland. Well, do I have any seeds? We'll give him seeds, because I won't be giving seeds to my family. I'm sure he likes veggies, because he's an old man. This is another part that they kind of neutered in the remaster. Because, like, of course, only the host of multiplayer progresses in the game, so only the host gets mail at the end of the level. Which is sad. Like, it's kind of a paltry side mechanic thing, but just the atmosphere of everyone sitting around reading letters from their family and, you know, watching people on the game screen sit down once they're finished their letter and all that stuff. It's just, it's cool. That's not a thing anymore. Now what do we got? A whole bunch of ones. So we'll go with Moogle Pocket. This is a 0 stat run. We're going to take Moogle Pockets, hearts, and materials only. I wound my way through the vivid green hills and followed the path to reach the River Bell. All my tension seemed to flow away with the River Bell's serene currents. As I pressed onward, I slew many goblins. I soon saw a rainbow over a great waterfall. Who could have known that I would fight the giant crab surrounded by such beauty? I knew. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't actually surprised when the giant crab came out. I'm sorry. You guys ready to run into some lilties?
Have you heard of
There
the
they
Black
are.
Knight?
Have you heard of the Black Knight?
They say he's on a journey to master the art of combat.
Sounds like a cool dude.
Few these days ever set out to better themselves.
Hmm.
You would do well to master something before your journey ends.
Oh, what are we gonna master? I'll do a bunch of crosswords on our journey, and I'll be an absolute master of that by the end. It's one thing that I really like about this game is the encounters. Well, a lot of the times they're kinda dumb and repetitive. It's interesting how it's just like tiny little things of the story shining through. Like you think of Final Fantasy, and it's, you know, it starts with just a normal thing going on, it's a coming to age, and then very quickly you're now the hero and you have a goal. There's a final boss or a final thing to do. But here it's like we're setting off to get Myrrh to save our town for another year, and there's no real end in sight. But these little snippets of what's going on elsewhere in the world, you know, the Black Knight, is just fed to you a little bit at a time, and I really like it. Saw the caravan from Alphataria today. Town was already abuzz with the talk of the Black Knight, but Sol had more tales to tell. Sol spoke with such enthusiasm that he actually seemed to admire him. It is astonishing how quickly word of the Black Knight has spread, in spite of the way miasma isolates every town. It's very interesting. It's cool to think that such an isolated world is so connected. I always loved these areas. Like, they're kind of intrusive, but the atmosphere is just spot on. The way, like the way it pushes your character back, and how you move slower, and there's like actual forces acting against you, and you like puncture through it with that rambunctious explosion of magic. It's just so cool. It really puts it into perspective how strong the forces we're dealing with are. And yet they're just kind of seen as a part of this world. Like they're all over the world. There's 4 of them, and people pass through them every day, just normally. The miasma stream. Many caravans have passed through, and now I will follow in their tracks. Someday, others will follow me. feel like I've become a small part of history. It's just cool. I love it. I don't care if it's obtrusive to gameplay in any way, shape, or form. It's cool to the lore. That's all that matters to me. Are we ready for Mushroom Town? It's time to mush and also room. And yet again, banger of a track. I love marimba.
When I was a child, I once asked my mother, "Where did I come from?" She answered, "Why, we all sprouted from the mushroom forest, of course." Nightmares soon haunted my sleep.
Thanks, Mom.
I dreamt that I was lost among the toadstools. I awoke in tears, but felt the warmth of my mother's embrace as she comforted me. It is something I still remember to this day.
It's just such a weird story. Like, why in the first place is the mom saying you sprouted in the mushroom forest? It's just strange. But it really sets up the atmosphere so much. This is this place a nightmare. Pick up money? I can do that. I also like how every music track is dynamic in the way that during the narration it's very minimalist and the melody always comes in right after, which is perfect. I hate these guys. Weird little imps. Nothing but annoying. Did I get... I did get raised, good. We actually doing spell fusion. Wait, that's holy. That's not what I want. We want gravity. How do you do gravity? Gravity's not that. That's gravity. There we go. I'm obviously not an expert in magics. I find a lot of people don't know about that interaction with gravity. Like, you'll play online and people will just be whacking away at these flying enemies when you can just gravity them. We already got water. Thought that was the main point of gravity. Yeah, well, that's just it. It doesn't do any more damage than a fire or a blizzard would. It just brings flying enemies down. But people will just use it like a regular attack, which is not how it works. I mean, as a kid, we never cast gravity because we didn't know about it. We only really knew about the Ras and the Gas and the Jas. But, I mean, as a cognizant adult, it's quite obvious what a gravity would do. Oh. I'm just attacking the air, don't mind me. still think is a very cool spell. Like, you think of other games where the idea of flying enemies, you can only hit them with magic or ranged, but it doesn't quite take that far. It just makes you weaker if you don't use it. So it's adding in a secret mechanic behind the scenes to make things easier. Because you're never told how to cast gravity, I don't think. Like, I think you're told about fusing fire into fire out, but that's it. It really pays to experiment that way. Just something I wish I did a lot more as a child. Like, we knew some fusions. Like, we could do Holy, we could do Fire, Blizzara, Kira, all that. Ugh, I hate that voice line.
Paint me, Capo.
Doesn't sit well. But yeah, like, we never went into the real crazy combinations. Like, we never got haste. Never got haste ga. None of that stuff. Which would have been really nice. Like, in a multiplayer setting, you can cast that stuff a lot easier than a single player. But we never did. Can't be like one of your French girls, Capo. Yeah, no. That line doesn't make me feel good. Does not inspire joy. The weird thing about that line, I find, is they execute it with a weird sense of urgency. Like, paint me, Cupo! Like, he won't survive unless we paint him. But, I don't know, it's just really... I don't like it. What's that noise? Why? Way more urgency than when you're in battle and he casually says, hang in there, I guess. Yeah. I mean, he must be into the whole painting thing. Okay. There's definitely not a scary boss monster behind this red square on the map. Just here to speak with the mushrooms. What a lad. So tiny. Hard to speak with the mushrooms, these dang violins. That's just the voice of the forest. Big. He has a lot of damage. Hang in there, Capo. Alright, it's slow. God. I forgot. This is basically how all the bosses end up eventually. Just kind of swap sides of the boss between each attack. It's the only way to really reliably dodge it in single player. Oh, his minions are back up. the other didn't spawn. That's weird. Hey, Boomer, how's it going? Maybe I should use Mog. It seems lonely. Let's go. Oh, he said hang in there again. Let's cast again. Or not. Mog doesn't care. Ooh, he's casting dark now. I'm so afraid. Oh, that hit me? I guess we're slow now. We slow. Slowest boy on the planet. I gotta say, probably my favorite part of this whole thing, this whole cinematic, of course the very end, as I said before, but the way how the mirror goes up each time and you can see more and more of your reflection in each time, it's just a nice touch. You'll see it here. You can't quite see everything, but you can see more than before. And it's just a nice moment of quite literal reflection. To think about what you've just done, what you've accomplished, and then also to see your own reflection. I feel like more games need that.
At your service, Capo.
Just a little bit of reflection on what you've done.
Here you go, Capo.
My sister, Momo. What's up, Momo? You boing. Shitemi now. Tokero aru leizak Momo. What? I feel like I've never seen this before. How you doing? Obviously is what it's supposed to say. Hatho keho aru leizak momofi. What does it mean? Momo, please. How are... No, this might just be complete cheers. Ah yes, of course. Hatho keho aru leizak. I see. Thanks. How can I read this? We'll just say thanks. I think the idea was conveyed. We'll send her a fat chunk of bronze. I just like you boing. That's great.
I've got your reply, Capo. So long, Capo.
How much money we get? Yeah, there wasn't very much money. That was kind of weird. It's It's weird. Normally the earth pendant doesn't show up unless you pick it up. I don't think we picked it up. Suppose we may as well go with it. A little health never hurts. As I approach the mushroom forest, I somehow feel like I'm shrinking. Each toadstool I pass seems taller than the last. Now I know I am inside the forest, walking along a rooftop of mushrooms. Although a Malboro blocked my path, I prevailed and collected a drop of myrrh. Okay. Let's go head to Alphataria. Hang out with our onion friends. Hail, traveler. Welcome, young one. Welcome to Mars Pass. Rest, for the road ahead is long. Right, Alphataria is in the next zone. The conniving ferryman always overcharges. It's worse than those Selkic merchants. Bro, you're talking to a Selkie right here. That's kinda brazen. Don't step outside until you've checked out our inventory. We're open across from the inn. Where's the inn? Is this the inn? Yeah, high-key racist. Straight to my face. Customer told me of a man journeying to become the ultimate warrior. Sounds amazing. Surely you must mean the Black Knight. I know the blacksmith has some problems, I hear. Of course, we do different work than him, you know. Sorry if my grandfather was rude to you. I wish he'd settled down. Oh, it's okay. I do the wash, I clean up, and I cook. All by myself. What a nice child, Sophia. If it's armor you need, you've come to the right place. I'm the best blacksmith around. Wait, but you can craft weapons. We got 2 bronze, we may as well use it, right? Kind of bizarre name is Sophia, right? It's just so strangely pedestrian. Oh, we can't craft that here. That's what that says. May as well. Yeah, what do you say? I came here to restock my inventory at the Fields of Fum, and now I can't go home. Poor guy. Not you, you're Mog. He's asleep upstairs. Thanks, bro. Wake up.
Hello, Capo. Capo. Capo.
Only one more? Oh, there's only one. Rad. Pretty sure that's for a little T though.
Hello, Capo.
I've never actually used Mimic before because there was none for the female clavat that are good, which is what I played. There's a surprising number of Lil T mimics for some reason. Hi, they're all saying it like that, right? Capo. Look at this huge sword stabbed right into the side of the cliff. Like, why? This guy's an armor smith. What are the swords doing here? Hello, friend.
Hey,
Crisscross the countryside, hawking all sorts of things. What'll it be? Wow. Magnificent wares you have. Who could even pick up a sword that big, right?
oh,
Maybe a little too, they're pretty strong. Okay, we'll upgrade the weapon. I find I'm always having way too much money in this game, so I should use it. I'm trying to steer more customers to our shop, but the sales haven't grown at all. I won't let it bother me. It's just your livelihood, right? Like, don't bother about that. These jeans are not denim. Mars Pass. This land was once the home of the Lilties. With the iron weapons they wrought here, they once ruled the entire world. Now, this place is but a small town at the crossroads. Time washes away everything. Joy, agony, everything. I like that line a lot. Because, you know, up to this point it's been very chill. Like, it's just been like, oh, this is a cool adventure, I'm having fun. And then it hits you with the big old time washes away everything. It's just like, wow. That's a little heavy. And it's only the beginning. Time for the mine of Cthulhu's. Another low-key banger of a track, as every track on this OST is.
When the grandfather of my grandfather's grandfather was still a child, no one in this land could challenge the might of the Lilties.
Very strong
They forged
onions.
weapons of iron to bring the world under their dominion. But eventually, the mine was exhausted, and the Lilties' unstoppable conquest ground to a halt. The Lilties' ambition vanished along with the iron. They abandoned the mine, where monsters now thrive.
It's very cool lore. It's interesting how they go over the past like that. And the world has changed a lot until how it is now. I feel like you went to this mine so many times as a kid. I feel like my family kind of strayed away from it. Like, we definitely did, but not repeatedly. Spell fusion, huh? Yikes. See if I can't get a fire going or something. Cure, that's not fire. That's also not fire. Do you have fire? Nope, you got iron. Oops. Oh, come on. This thing's got a gravity around it. Alright, there's nothing up here, is there? I'm just trying to tire out Mog so I can be annoyed with him. Oh, he didn't tire out, that's surprising. Hang in there, Capo. So you want this guy to go up, I think. Yeah. Puzzles, man. Yeah, we went that way. Shpow. You know, I've always thought it was interesting how the levels really progress in complexity. You got Riverbell Path where it's quite literally a path, like there's nothing engaging. Same with Mushroom Forest, except for they add in just that little twinge of excitement with the trampolines. And then here, you know, there's a puzzle element too with the minecart. It feels like every level just gets a little bit more until you're at the end of the game and you get these weird, complex, ancient puzzles to solve. It's very cool. This guy just straight up beaning me. We go. Guys' axes are comically large. Like as big as their body. Is there treasure above here? I feel like there is in the later years, but maybe not now. Looks pretty sparse up there. It's almost as though it's an abandoned mine, and there's nothing to be had here. Okay, we could fuse gravity for bonus points, but that doesn't do very much damage, so I'm gonna not do that.
In there, Capo.
Oh. This part of the level is really surreal, and I've never quite understood it. Like, the levels, or the rooms before this are very mine-like, but this is just weird. Like, this is just a regular iron mine, it's not like they're mining up something magic, but it's almost as though they ran into something they weren't supposed to, you know? Like, what is this strange blue glow? Is it miasma? Is this why they left? It's very strange. Or is it that they dug this before and then my ass was seeped in? Because it's clearly not water, surely. Some sort of smoke. Blizzara. I don't know, it's one of those things where, I mean, there's no lore to back it up or anything, but I feel like that would be a cool detail if it were true. If I were to write fan fiction, it'd be something like that. And yet, a Moogle hides right there, just chilling in the strange abyss room. Oh, I guess we're painting him. Okay, we'll make him blue. Why not? They also didn't really make this easy to control. I gotta use R to move him. And he just, like, why? Why do you have to do this? Why do you fall over? I don't want you to fall over, I want to turn you.
Looking good, Capel.
Thanks, bro. We're making him blue so we can blizzard the
Looking
boss.
good, Capel.
This was always a nightmare, yeah. I just can't even paint it. Not there, oh. Please do not say that. Always end up looking so patchy and bad. Yeah, there's no good way to go about it. Okay, use blue now. I hope you're happy, Mog.
Paint me, Capel.
No.
Hello, Capel. Oh.
Ooh. Now, theoretically, that should make him cast Blizzard more often, but I don't know if I believe that. Because he never casts the right one. He just looks so nasty, he's like an Easter egg. Seems like I need more magic, not one-shotting him. Okay, Mog, let's show me your stuff. Come on, cast with me, Mog. You know you wanna. Okay, go. I'm hanging in. That's thunder, not blizzard. You dolt. Time for another iconic boss. Surely. This really is the Sephiroth of this game. It is he. Oh no. Ah, you thought he'd come out of the door. Yes, it is he, Ogre King. This boss has a weird mechanic at the end, which I'll show off. casts some sort of like death rattle thing. Like he explodes, but it doesn't kill him, and then he just kind of dies out of nowhere. It's very strange. You remember that? Yeah. Couldn't remember whether it actually happened in the original or not. And it just doesn't quite seem intended. You know, I guess I don't need to be Blizzard. I just need to defeat him with it. Oh, I have Q on my bar. Hold on. Yeah, I thought it was an instant loss and it goes off, which would make sense, but no, he just kind of... Like, I think it kills you instantly if you get hit by it, but... No. He just casts it and then immediately dies after. Let's see. I guess I could be using Mog, huh? If he would cast instead of whacking me. He's so darn slow. Yeah, screw this. This is taking too long. I'm bringing out the big spoon. Ooh. He's pulling out the big moves now. Okay, I'm gonna pull him over here just so I don't explode myself. It's weird that the staff is the one that stuns and not the giant hammer. Oh, his friend's just running away? Okay. Shoot. Oh, he hit me with the shield bash. What a jerk. Oops. Does anyone actually defend in this game? I feel like I've seen a person defend exactly once. Okay, there it is. Off we go. We just chill. We'll just practice our backflip routine. There he goes. Giant explosion. Should probably kill you instantly. And then he just dies. Like, is that supposed to happen? It's so weird. I've always found it interesting where these trees end up. Like, what exactly decides where these crystal trees grow is kind of a mystery. Like, this one's underground in a cave. Like, how does that make any sense? It really begs the question, who put these trees here? What purpose do they serve? And why do they exist in the first place? Like, I'm not going to spoil the ending or anything, but like, they're clearly connected to the miasma, but Why? It just doesn't make any sense. Is it just magic? Maybe. Makes me wonder if that's one of the things that gets answered in Magmel, if you remember Magmel. Because I've never actually spent the time doing like the 20 years or whatever it is to learn all
At
that.
your service, Capo. Capo! Here you go, Capo.
Thank you. Who's it gonna be? It's gonna be brother? Oh, my sister. Again, Momo. What's up? Dear sister. She's trying. You do not remember Megmal? Ah. It's very end again. Like literally the end. Yo more hummy boy. No, it's dear sister now. How are you? I am good. Today itada beyond Kri Kroye. Okay, what's she saying here? How are you? I'm good. Today, it's a day my on Kri Kroye. Might not have ever made it there in the first place. That's fair. You do have to solve like the final puzzle of the game to get there, and I feel like a lot of people didn't. So what is this saying? It's a little bit more sensible. It loses me at Itida. I'm good. Today, I want to say it is Itida. Today, Itida and beyond Kri Kroye. Oh yes, of course. It is Itida. It is I feel like it's got to be some sort of combination word that like me on Kuri is in one word. It is Myonkuri. Myonkuri. Myonkuri Kroye. Huh. Yep, yep. It is Myonkuri Kroye. There's gotta be some deep dive lore behind this. But I don't understand. I'm sorry, Momo. She is doing her best, for sure. We'll give her a crystal ball. Yep, yep. I can't get over hum you boy. That's so good.
I've got your reply, Capo. So long, Capo.
Spell fusion. Oh, we did pretty good. 100. It's always what I aim for. Ooh, magic 3. I'll take it just because it's 3. The others are 1. Because that's how this game works. So you just want big numbers. And now, it's time to vibe. You do like big numbers, me too. Diary from year 1. The morning of my departure was here at last. I tried to brace myself for the journey ahead. There was a field along the main road where I decided to camp until sunrise. Tomorrow, I set out in search of myrrh. Not far from the village, someone called to me. The man introduced himself as Solrak, leader of the caravan from Alphataria. he recommended I ask the Moogle Stiltskin for advice, but I decided to hurry on instead. This is another one of those things where it's like, it's not necessarily needed for the actual game, but I feel like it does a lot. Like, you could have just had this cinematic of, hey, we're powering up the crystal, maybe a little bit of dancing after, but like, replaying the whole diary through the whole thing is just, it's important. I mean, you'll see later on the importance of all that, but it's a nice touch. I feel like a lot of people are too prone to skipping it. Plus it's a banger. You gotta watch your family dance. Visited a Moogle nest for the first time. The Moogle there cheerfully welcomed me into his home. When it was time to go, I thought he looked a bit sad. I patted the bonbon on his head and bade him farewell. Wonder if all Moogles live so comfortably. I like how those sulky dances have like a full-blown backflip in there. You're just kind of styling on everyone. Wound my way through the vivid green hills and followed the path to reach the River Bell. All my tension seemed to flow away with the River Bell's serene currents. As I pressed onward, I slew many goblins. I soon saw a rainbow over a great waterfall. Who could have known that I would fight the giant crab, surrounded by such beauty? I saw the caravan from Alphataria today. Town was already abuzz with talk of the Black Knight, but Sol had more tales to tell. All the other races are bad at dancing in comparison, yeah. Sol spoke with such enthusiasm that he actually seemed to admire him. It's astonishing how quickly word of the Black Knight has spread, in spite of the way miasma is isolating every town. You know, people like to focus on the male and female sulky dance, but really, the little sister sulky dance is where it's at. Like, where is she? Where is she? Where she's hiding? There she is. Look at her go. Spinning. The miasma stream. Many caravans have passed through, and now I will follow in their tracks. Someday others will follow me. I feel like I've become a small part of history. As I approach the mushroom forest, I somehow feel like I'm shrinking. Each toadstool I pass seems taller than the last. Now I know that I am inside the forest. I'm walking along a rooftop of mushrooms. Although a Malboro blocked my path, I prevailed and collected a drop of myrrh. Mars Pass. This land was once home of the Lilties. With the iron weapons they wrought here, they once ruled the entire world. Now, this place is but a small town at the crossroads. Time washes away everything. Joy, agony, everything. The mine of Cthulhu is a relic of the age of Lilchin Rain. Orcs rule it now. As I ventured deep into the mine, I kept jumping at my own shadow, cast on the walls by the flickering lamps overhead. I found the Orc King waiting for me in the deepest cavern within. After my victory, I collected a drop of myrrh. I never noticed how Whirlwind just kind of shuffles in place, resisting the urge to dance. With my first journey behind me, my caravan has finally come home. Before setting out, I'd heard only stories of the world outside. Once out there, I found excitement, surprise, and a bit of hardship. Whenever I close my eyes, I vividly remember all my adventures as I searched for myrrh. Tonight is the festival. It's time to celebrate. It's a very light take on everything. Yes, I understand everything. This is one thing I don't like about the game, is the miasma stream screen. Because at this point you don't really understand what's going on. But I guess it is good to know that there are more miasma streams throughout the world. It's good to be able to look at a glance if you do know what's going on. What's up, Roland? Been hearing of a man called the Black Knight. They say he's up to no good, so be careful.
Now then.
Come back home and show your smile once in a while. You said that last year, Milade. Come on. Get some new material. Why, welcome home. Mind your health while you're out on the road, you hear? You said that too. Hey, Pogger, sure to watch out for monsters, alright? So, Pogger, it's time to set out, is it? It's not much, but take this. Thanks, Dad. Created a design for iron armor. Thanks, Dad. I'll get to you, Momo. Give me a sec. Okay. Want to play with Magicite? I sure do. Thank you. I am getting along with everyone. Thank you, Momo. We'll do a good lap. We'll test your soccer skills. I gotta go down. Hold up. It'd be interesting if there was actually a use for this. Like, there was a goal hidden somewhere. And give you money if you complete it. Oh no, don't get stuck. Taking it with me. Well, how was your first year out there? Before you set out again, there's something I must tell you. Be sure to come back, even if you can't fill your chalice with myrrh. This is kind of a hard-hitting line when you think about it. It's once a young fool who sought to cleanse the world of miasma. Now miasma remains while nobody knows what's become of the boy. Every one of us is bound to fate. Straying from your destiny will only invite danger.
Now listen.
Remember these words. You must return to Tipa.
Farewell.
Farewell. I mean, it's not super hard-hitting, because, I mean, you haven't been to Tita yet, but it's interesting, like, a whole year into the game, and now they're kind of hinting at the story, like, hey, there's things out there other than just your duty, but don't do them. My first journey behind me, my caravan has finally come home. Before setting out, I've only heard stories of the world outside. Once out there, I found excitement, surprise, and a bit of hardship. Whenever I close my eyes, I vividly remember all my adventures as I searched for Myrrh. Tonight is a festival. It's time to celebrate. Yeah, you'd think he should have given us the advice before we went out. But no. He gives it a year before he gives us the intro advice. Okay. We need fire. Which means we gotta go do Goblin Wall. It's gonna be the Lilties chasing a goblin, right? Oh no, it's the Field of Fun.
Hello there.
You're the caravan from Tipa, aren't you?
You've come a long way.
Long way.
Why, isn't it a fine day today?
Sure is, Andy.
I hope your journey is as bright and clear as the sky is now.
Jake's voice is kinda a little over the top. I hope your journey's as bright and clear as the sky is now.
But crops don't grow without rain.
Ah, yes, that's true, Lily, thank you.
Oh, all right then. I hope your journey has some rain too.
No dopey guy.
Hopefully you'll grow through your travels and end up stronger than when you started. May that be true for both of our caravans.
Sure thing. I am but a seed. It's time to grow. He's a bit of a dope. What was his name? It wasn't Andy, it was the other one. Say his name here, it doesn't. Today I decided to take a side road for change of pace. To my surprise, I heard someone call out to my caravan. It was a group of kindly-looking Clavats. I looked at their clothes. A look at their clothes told me that they probably hailed from the fields of Fum. That's quite the eyes you've got there, Bogger. I should probably save. It's been a year. Will this one be the goblin one? Aha, it is the goblin one. This one's probably my least favorite of all of them. Because that's it. Like, was that really important? I guess it's world building, but when you see it 6 times, it gets a little old. After eating, I was preparing to set off, when suddenly some Lilties ran by in hot pursuit of a monster. They're probably from Mars Pass. The village has long been home to blacksmiths, so they were probably out gathering materials. Wait, I've already got fire. I could just go through. But we haven't done Goblin Wall, so we'll do Goblin Wall. With its... I don't want to say banger of a track, because I said that with every track, but it's a real banger. It's iconic, is what it is.
The threat of monsters weighs upon the mind of every traveler.
Sure does.
Brave Lilties purged the roads of danger long ago. But monsters still lurk about, biding their time in the nooks and crannies of the world. Goblin Wall is one such place. As they say, wherever there is light, there is shadow. I wonder if we will ever be rid of their menace.
A bit heavier. Not quite the childlike wonder of the other intros. I like the string instrument here that's just rolling in the background. It's so good. One of those ancient instruments I don't know the name of. Oh, my focus attack doesn't one shot. I think I'll do 3 hit and a focus should kill anything.
There, Capo.
How is that bat carrying an entire fish? Can't remember. Do I need 2 cures to do haste? No, I must. Okay. Considering I don't need to do any magic to get my bonus points, I may as well get haste rolling. You ready for this? Double kill incoming. No, never mind, I don't have the... That attack does not do damage while traveling. Okay, we already got fire, we don't need that. Why? Is 1 hit enough? It's not. Looks like I have to do 2 taps. Oh, I was trying to avoid the slow and ended up just walking right into him. Gotta say, this is probably one of my least favorite levels. I feel like that's probably a sentiment that most players can agree with. It's just, there's a lot of backtracking for no real good reason. And it just takes forever because of that. I mean, it is a classic Goblin Ball, but maybe not classic for the best reasons. Oh, I missed. These bats are always a pain. What's really bad is the EX version of Goblin Wall that they added in the remaster. Because every pack has like 4 monsters and just pain. Especially this chest, because you gotta go around the entire level to open it. I don't think it even has anything good in it. It's just kind of there to be annoying. It is worth it the first time, though, to get all these patterns. Where is it? Here it is. Jump in the hole. Why not? I hope you win. I am winning. I'm always winning.
Hello, Capo. Capo.
Pockets are always nice. I mean, I'd use it if I had another cure, but I don't. You're so slow. Here it goes. Here comes the famous voice line. Come on, Mog, say it. Say the thing. Maybe he won't. He's being... Oh,
Capo, it's your turn.
there he goes. I'm tired, Capo. It's your turn. Chunga Bronze. See, the worst part of it is what happens after you indulge in his demands. You'll see. Oh, double kill. Oh, cure. That's what we wanted. Now we're talking. He's speedy, although that doesn't mean much with Mog.
Wait, Capo.
No, wait, Capo. I will not. Oh, right, these things. I don't have magic. I'll just focus attack him down. That'll work eventually.
Capo.
Now look at this one first. a little bit faster to haste walk with it instead of have Mog go. So that's our plan now.
Let me carry the chalice, Capo.
And then he says that. Let me carry the chalice. No. You were complaining about it 10 seconds ago. He's kind of an asshole, that's alright. I mean, I know he means well, but, no. Wait, did I not open that? Wait, hold up, hold up. Did I go the wrong way? I'm confusing myself. What did I open the path below? No, I didn't. I have to go around.
I'm tired, Capo.
I've already
It's your
forgotten
turn.
this map, apparently. Could have sworn it was just left here, but this did it.
Let me carry the chalice, Capo.
Classic goblin wall. I don't normally get lost here, but I guess I am now. Oh wait, I just didn't hit this. There we go. I somehow missed that skull. These guys are dicks. I don't like them. The classic shortcut for no reason. Oh boy. Got one of those big boys. I'm gonna use actual food for once in my life. Be eating fish. Delicious. Double kill. You know, I think until my last playthrough, you know, the first playthrough on this version of the game, I don't think I ever used food. Like, ever. Like, I just never found a point where I didn't want to use cure. Until I got to the final boss, and I found I needed to eat a lot more in this version of the game. Or rather, not the final boss, after the final boss, once you get into the X dungeons. Because you have to kill something to get a cure, but in the X dungeons, they just kind of murder you. Alright, I have strength up, that's why I killed him so easily. Could probably one-shot him with the charged attack. Not this guy, of course, just the small ones. Like this one. Nope, guess not. I like this door. Just like a big ol' sphincter. It could have just been a portcullis, but no. Big ol' spike hole. Who would win? Sphincter Teeth Door or Gaping Maws Door? Ooh. That's a hard one. I'd say the Gaping Maw Door. He has the power of several skeletons on his side. Gaping Sphincter Door? Ooh. That's a little frisky. Okay, we'll eat some foods I don't like, just for the recovery. You know, the more I think about it, the less I like the words gaping sphincter. Wait, did I go? I went too far down.
Wait, Capo.
No, I didn't. Hold on. Wait, where is the... There's the door that comes from above on the right. Did I miss that?
Wait, Capo.
Oh, I guess I have to go through here. I see.
I'm tired, Capo.
Okay,
It's your
shut up,
turn.
Mog. Also, I'm just gonna not use haste for this, because I'm dying and also Mog is a pain in the butt. Of course, your stinkies, your boat will obviously be stinky, naturally. But I mean, stinky boats still count. You can never be too stinky to vote. Alright, these ones are blocked. I've always wondered what happens if you were to clip into those blocked doors. Oh, I guess I can't do these ones yet either. Oops. Because like those those blocked doors actually have chests behind them. You can see them on the map. And you're normally only able to get them year 2 or 3 or something. But if you could somehow get in there, would it have year 2 or 3 loot? Or is it just randomized junk from year 1? Really makes you think. Dang, how many years do you have to play this game? Several. This is a 7-year-long game. Yes, I think 7. 7 is the minimum if you were to go by not using a guide to figure out how to beat the game. And of course, I mean real world years, of course. Not in game. There he is, Goblin King. Just as iconic as Ogre King. He's so angry. Look at the titty physics, right? So very over the top. Oh, that didn't kill him. Oh, these are the spear guys, that's why they have more health. Hey now. Just chill. Bro. I just want my bonus points, man. he's going. He's trying to zap me. Why? These guys are faster than I remember. Looks like I hasted them instead of myself. Okay, maybe I will need cure. We'll toss our Phoenix down. I won't need a Phoenix down, but... Thank you, Mog, for using Thunder with my cure. That really helped. It's probably one of my least favorite bosses. Just because his melee attack is just so annoying. You're a mage, why you stunning me, dingus? Goblins should never have teleportation flowers. It does seem kind of weird thematically, doesn't it? It's supposed to be like these little grunts, but he's like... he's a god. He went to the top. He doesn't do that very often. Come on, cast. You know you wanna. Nope. Give the little magic goblins, but they should only use teleportation to teleport and run away when in danger. Yeah, like if you think like on a more typical like D&D type thing, that's how they would normally act, but nope. I also like how for no reason he gets sucked into the fire. Like, I didn't do that, you did that, bro. You did it to yourself. Broke the Geneva Convention and burned him alive. Yeah, just don't tell anyone. Only me and Mog know. And we all know Mog's a war criminal already. Alright, who's giving us mail? It can't be Momo again. There's no way it's 3 times in a row, right? I'm thinking it'll be Mom. Mom's gonna send me mail.
Here you go, Capo.
Either that or Roland. Father. You were close. How are you? Since you left, Momofi's been really sad. Threw in a fish for you. I hope you like it. I don't know, Momo's been sounding pretty happy in her letters. Be just a little longer, Dad. Meanwhile, chew on this block of iron.
I've got your reply, Capo. So long, Capo.
Oh yeah. Raking in the points. Not quite 200. Because the big boys are the bats we miss. Still only ones though. I guess it's not really worth going quite so hard into it this early. I'll go defense, I feel. Normally I would go for attack as the Selkie, but having relatively recently fought the final boss, defense is important. It's just a slog if you have to keep curing. Goblin Wall lies east of Tipa, nestled among the mountains of Kutlema. Kutlima, I've never heard that before. Kutlima. As expected, the place was infested with goblins. They engage in dark and sinister ceremonies, so the people of my village fear them. Planned a daring raid into the goblin's lair to collect the myrrh there. It worked. The village should be safe for now. Who would have guessed goblins in a place called Goblin Wall? Oh, who's it gonna be? Oh, it's Black Knight? Is that what this is? Oh no. Onion
Hello
down.
there. How is everything with you? We ran into the Black Knight, you see.
Oh no.
I've always wanted to see how strong a warrior he really is, so I challenged him.
You fool.
He fought with nothing as disciplined as swordsmanship.
He just lunged at us wildly while shouting something.
It was like a great storm, terrible and full of wrath. Should you ever see the Black Knight on your travels, stay as far from him as you can.
Aye aye, Captain. This Black Knight fellow seems quite perilous. Came upon the caravan from Mars Pass. It was overturned. Few monsters prowl the road, and I've rarely seen such things in all my travels. The sight was so bizarre that I merely stared in amazement before it occurred to me to lend a hand. Thankfully, no one was badly hurt. They said they were attacked by the infamous Black Knight. Why would he do such a thing? Maybe he just doesn't like onions. I mean, if I saw a band of wilties, I'd probably punch him in the gut too. Alright, what do we got next? We got Alphateria to look at. And then is it Tida? That's next? Or is that in the next area? I guess it's either Moshed or Tida, I believe, is next. Wait, we don't want to go here, we've been here. I just wanted to hear the lively drum beat. Let's see. We need water, which I want to say is a mushroom. Yeah. Right, onwards and upwards. I remember as kids playing this game with my family, we would always try to kill each other in this world. Just in my asthma streams. Like, my brother, who would always carry the chalice, would always try to leave us right in the middle and just have us die. And it was always fun. It came to a point where we'd have to get all three of us to crowd around him and push him along. So, my brohams, welcome to Alphataria, Caravaner. Come to think of it, did I eat breakfast today? I sure hope you did.
I'm busy right now.
On guard. Take that. I'm busy training. Stay back or else. Take that and that. This guy's important.
Hello there.
Remember him. Ever heard of the Black Knight? They say he's a real scoundrel. Maybe he's the one who killed my father. Heard about a band of brigands too. Gonna take them all out so we can breathe easy. It's the strongest little onion you ever saw. Followed the path my father did before me, but I wonder if it's really the right choice. Really makes you think, huh?
Hello there.
Daddy's a great blacksmith. When I grow up, I want to be a blacksmith too. Traveling son sends me all sorts of things. Sure nice to see them in the mail. Oh, you're not the blacksmith, are you?
Howdy.
When I grow old, I want to live somewhere nice and peaceful. But I don't mind this place for now. Is that saying this is neither nice nor peaceful? Join the Royal Guard for the benefits. I have to stand on my feet all day. Poor guy.
Oh.
Sorry, only residents may pass. Oh. Okay. What are you doing down here? Heard that some Mughals are bad. A traveler told me so. Saw a Mughal the other day. Wonder where he came from. Saying it, Mughals look like stuffed animals, don't they? They're so cuddly. I want one of my own. I forgot that I had to talk to people multiple times to see everything. It's always kind of weird.
Hello, Capo.
What are we gonna get? Middle. Thanks, bro. Oh, hi. Oh, you're in Tibet's caravan, right? Do be careful out there. Heard a customer say his lone warrior was responsible for the recent caravan attacks. Old-fashioned folks are quick to blame things on tribal differences, but they're behind the times.
Hello.
Oh, customer, what can I make for you? Don't have any alloy. I feel like this guy had more things to say, but I skipped over it. Every day I fret over whether my patrons are satisfied.
Good day.
Families run this inn for generations, but patrons are few and far between these days. I followed the path my father did before me, but I wonder if it's the right decision. Really does make you think. Some littlesies still believe that they rule the world. They always glower at me. I've come here from Shella, at the bidding of our elder. I see. Never seen you before. What do you want with me? So busy with the shop that I can't spend time with my children. I feel terrible about it. Some misguided souls say that the Black Knight is a lilty. Why? What nonsense. Kind of a racist guy, isn't he? Mom is helping my dad. I wish she should stay home with us some more. Say that children take after their parents, but I'd rather not end up like mine. Ouch. I want to play with Daddy.
Good day.
Here I study history from the Lilty's point of view.
Good day.
I see. Oh, you're the same guy from over there. What do you got, friend? Bunch of nothing.
Oh,
Not shady at all. Couldn't stand all the hustle and bustle, so I came down here. Uh-huh. This guy's got mithril, what a guy. You'll have to crouch to see from their point of view, yeah. He's got to do all of his study laying down. We'll buy an alloy, get a weapon. Oh, where's the item? There we go. Hell yeah. Bronze shard. Daddy's a great blacksmith. I grab one of you. Oh, you wandered all the way over here, kid.
Gods of old were stalwart. Your ranks today are filled with cowards.
Why does this guy have a voice?
Gods of old. My duty is to the king and the princess. I'd rather someone else police these streets. If only our younger ranks would pull together. I can have to patrol the city myself.
Okay, boomer.
Gods of old.
Goodson there takes his duty seriously. Proud to serve with him.
We must.
We, the youth of Avatar, must glide his city to glory. This guy's just kind of a dick to all of his recruits. I don't think I've ever talked to that guy before.
hello?
Okay. New weapon. I did not equip it. Oops. Dual shooter. You know, I never noticed, but around the crystal's base, you have all of the tribal symbols, like the Clavat one, the Yuk one here, and the Lilties are here, but the Selkies one isn't. It's just kind of absent, which is kind of rude. Saying that Selkies aren't real people? My first visit to Alphataria. Huge buildings crowded together. Lots of strange people are hurrying about. To me, they all look the same. They all wear the same hunted expression, as though something is chasing them down. Spooky. Okay, we're gonna do Mushep Manor. This was probably my family's favorite level, for some reason. It's a weird change of pace compared to the other levels.
So he ordered his Tonberry chefs to make dinner right away. But when Maggie awoke from her nap, she was furious to find the table bare. "How dare you forget my dinner?" she bellowed at her husband. Jack knew the trouble he was in, so he demanded the chefs make great haste. But, as always, they took their own good time.
Goldilocks is messed up, he sure is. It's just such a weird concept to have a manor as a level. You know, we've been in rivers, we've been in caves and all that, but now we're in a manor. Just a straight old, big old mansion. Just walking right in.
Wait, Capo.
Yeah, especially it's one in use. And then there's this mechanic which exists for some reason. Gotta wait till it's your symbol to press the button. Which isn't quite so bad when you're playing multiplayer, but there we go. Yeah, if it was ruins, it'd be normal, but this is like, there's people living here, we're just barging right in, and then murdering the people making their food. It just seems kind of rude, you know? I forgot how annoying tomberries were. Okay, we got fire, we'll use that. Seem to remember there's lots of items hidden around too. So gotta kind of inspect everything. I mean, Lord knows I have time while I'm waiting for this. Oh, we made it, thanks goodness. Would have been a lot of waiting if we just barely missed the Selkie one. There she is, Maggie in all of her glory. I can't talk to her, right? Just gotta hit her. Little pest, off with you. Where's my dinner? Get back to the kitchen. Come on, say the thing. Could have sworn she gave you an item if you hit her enough. Maybe I'm misremembering. Maybe it has to be magic. I must be misremembering. Hope she doesn't mind him just ransacking her place, picking up all her money. Sweet, we hit it. This guy's not cooking, he's just looking at the fire. Is this the room with the Moogle house? Seem to remember it being under a table. Oh yeah, there we go. Just a big old hole under the table.
Hello, Capone.
And then we get to just chill, waiting for a door to open. It's just a weird mechanic. Like, I've never quite understood why these doors exist. But little kid me didn't seem to care. Oh, that woke up the gargoyles. Oh, these guys are being a bit rude. Oh, jeez. Okay, okay. I get it. You do not want me to be alive. Sneaky little bugger.
In there, Capone.
Well, that's gonna hit me, isn't it? These guys are rude. Yeah, it seems like a bad mechanic more than a weird mechanic, exactly. Like, why did this exist? I feel like, to some extent, it exists to just make the level longer, but that's not the right way to be thinking. Like, I feel like this level would have been better if they added, like, you know, hallways and stuff to make it more like an actual mansion, but instead they put in these big buttons that Jack and Maggie couldn't actually use because they're none of these races. They're a bunch of Gigas's and whatever the heck Maggie is. Alamia? Alamia and a Gigas, I think they are. Oh, he's casting. That's rare. Can't I read these books? Yeah. Soon after the coming of miasma, terrible fiends began to appear. Spooky. Long ago there was no miasma nor monsters. Our folk were blessed with the crystal's aura. Trees of myrrh began to yield their dew only after miasma had deluged the world. The lower man. Why do the trees be like that? I see you. Let's go. It's Tango. Oh, did I not kill it? Oops. He didn't come down. Come now. No need to hide. Oh, I can't. Wait, that thing's not dead. Bloody gargoyle. I swear Jack was supposed to be in this room. They just take so long, man. I'd be fine with the buttons if they were just a little bit quicker. Or if, you know, there's an actual puzzle behind it. That'd be cool, but no. Nope, we wait, yep. It's just how it be. Luckily, when I played with my family, we always had one of each race. So the buttons were easy. Is this one sleeping or something? What a silly guy. This isn't the kitchen. Okay, one more room, I think. Maybe two. Maybe if the buttons were spread out more, so I didn't just have to spend 20 minutes standing in the middle room for no reason. Like, give me some guy to whack while I'm waiting for this button. Here we are. A real big room. Trying to hold on, but Steve's taking you. That's okay. If you gotta go sleep, go ahead. I think I'm probably just gonna do this level, then call it myself. So, you're not missing a whole lot. Good night, Fel. Take it easy. Could have sworn there were items in this room. Uh-oh. Jack found out that we killed all his chefs. Where are they? They're dead. We just kind of walked into this guy's house and just murdered all of his people. For no good reason. There she is. Maggie in the flesh. Oh god, that was a big range. I don't remember Maggie using slow ga. I thought it was just regular slow. Okay, Jack, I don't want to hit you. I want to hit Maggie. Don't worry, Mr. Machete. I'm just here to beat your wife. Definitely one of those fights where it pays to be in multiplayer. Because then you don't get everything attacking one person. And split the two up. Oh, I killed Maggie. That's what happened. She's off to go pout in the corner. See, she just chills. You think she'd go through the door, but no, she's just here. Maybe I should try to defend that one. Oh yeah. Slick. Oh, he can't even hit me. Standing too close. Didn't expect him to do the double ground pound. Triple ground pound. What a gamer. I just feel so bad in this level. Like, we come in here, we kill all of his chefs, and then we beat up him and his wife, and he's forced to vacate his own house. For no reason. Like, we could have just went and found this tree, surely. It wasn't locked behind him. But we beat him up anyways. It never gets old. It's a great cutscene.
At your service,
Who will it be this time? I feel like we've had our family a lot. It's gonna be someone who's not our family now.
Here you go, Capo.
Maybe Soul Rocked. No, for my mom, a sister, Momo. Again. Oh, she spelled it right this time. How are you? I'm fine. I helped Mommy today. Everyone else is fine. Please come home soon, okay? I could be so mean. Not for a long, long time. No, I'll be home soon. We treat sisters well here. We'll give her a seed.
Don't keep me waiting, Kupo.
Oh, shut up.
I've got your reply, Kupo. So long, Kupo.
Don't keep me waiting, Capo. Hate it. $111 will take it. And 2 defense. The rest are 1, so we'll take that. Alright, we'll read our diary and we'll call it here for now. Because I'm getting sleepy. Today I paid a visit to Moshet Manor. I felt small in the mushroom forest, but here I'm like an ant. I met the Gigas master and his Lamia wife, together with their Tombury chefs. I almost felt sorry for the chaos I brought upon their home. Perhaps I should have knocked. He almost felt sorry. Like, come on. That's just rude. Man. What a love. Right, 2 years in, almost on year 3. Good place to leave it off. And we'll get back to it at another day. For now, what day is it? It's the 9th? Something like that? Yeah. So next stream will be in 2 days, on the 11th. Same time as usual, 7 PM Mountain Standard Time. And what I'll play... Probably not this game. I think I'll play a different game. And I'll play this game like kind of every other day until we finish it. I think that'll be some nice pacing. So yeah, for now, this has been me. This has been Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, and I hope to catch you next time.